This kid murdered his 3 siblings in one night.
So everybody that you killed and every single stab wound that you inflicted, we're gonna know about.
But those weren't the only people he killed, and his interrogation would uncover just how evil he is. At midnight on July 23, 2015, a very terrifying call was made to 911 dispatch.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, where are you at?
Ocala, Oklahoma 7411.
What address?
709 Magnolia Court.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
No, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
The call ended rather quickly, and officers were sent to the address. Upon arrival, they broke into the home where they saw multiple bloodied bodies on the floor. They were still trying to process the scene when a little girl covered in blood informed them very weakly that her brothers had attacked them all and run into the woods. After an immediate search into the woods, officers located 2 boys and brought them in for questioning, with hopes of an explanation for the horrifying sight. One of those boys is 16-year-old Michael Bever.
Well, man, I just kind of got thrown into this, so I was hoping maybe you could kind of just go back at the beginning when all this started and kind of tell me what happened, because I need kind of the details so we know and understand what you went through and stuff.
Okay, so like the very start. Okay, about like 2 months ago.
Okay.
That's when we first really started talking.
So when you say we, who are you talking about?
Me and my brother, who is also.
Your brother?
Yeah, who's he has to do with me.
And what's his name?
Robert Bever.
Robert? Okay. And how old is he?
18.
Okay. All right, go ahead, sorry.
A couple months ago, I think back to the start of this year, we started talking about voodoo and rampage and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I didn't take it seriously at first, but then he started buying like a body armor and stuff.
Where did he buy body armor from?
eBay and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And basically, it just kept escalating, it kept getting ruined, and he asked if I wanted any, and I said yes, so he got me my own set.
Oh, okay.
And then, about a month, about like June 30th, is when he came to me and said he found out that he can legally buy guns without permit in Oklahoma, that he could.
Okay.
And that's when he started planning.
Michael and Robert Bever lived with their family of 9, made up of both parents and 5 other siblings. Michael reported that Robert had been obsessing about mass murders, leading them to plan a road trip from Oklahoma to Washington where they would kill over 50 people. But first, they chose to start by eliminating their entire family, and they waited till 11:30 p.m. on July 22, 2015 to kickstart their horrific murder plan.
So, you guys waiting in the room, and was it right when midnight, and that's when things started?
Right at midnight, my sister, she came in because she was getting to go to bed. She came in to tell us.
How old is
13.
Okay.
She came in to tell us that Mom wanted us to get the kitchen done before we went to bed and put the cats up. And basically, we did what we planned. I got to my desk, and I had to look at something to just get to roll up. We went up behind her, grabbed her, and slit her throat.
Really? What did he use?
His large red knife.
Okay. A large red knife?
Yeah, it's like mine.
How big is it?
It's like mine, but it's about.
Oh, I see.
Big. And then she fell to the ground screaming.
So she fell down and started screaming.
Yeah, Robert kept stabbing her. I kind of freaked out because, I wasn't planning on this.
Were you saying anything, or,
I just stood there.
Okay. Okay, so she sat down at your desk, and he slit her throat, you said?
Well, she was standing at my desk and
Oh, I
came up
see.
behind and slit her throat, and she fell down screaming.
And then he stabbed her some more? When he was stabbing her some more, where was he stabbing her?
Her neck.
Oh, at her neck.
Her neck and stomach.
The multiple killings started with their 13-year-old sister Crystal, whose throat they slit open with a knife before stabbing her multiple times in the neck and chest. She screamed for help and ran to the home's front porch, only to be dragged back into the house. But just then, their mother, 44-year-old April, ran into the scene and met a similar fate.
And then my mom came in and she started yelling, "Call the police, get Dad." And then he came over and started attacking her.
So he stabbed your mom with the same knife?
Yep.
And where did he stab her?
I think in the neck too. And no, actually, he stabbed her in the neck, pushed her into the kitchen, and then together. So she started screaming, ran into the family, and And then that's about the time Dad came down.
Okay.
Because his bedroom's upstairs. And he went back in the boys' area where Robert was. Boys' area, that's what they call it, our room. And they started attacking Dad. They got a little bit of a fight. But then eventually Robert got him down and I think he killed him.
Did he cut his throat too? Where did that happen?
In our room.
In your room?
Yeah.
And where were you?
I was standing in the hallway.
Okay. So did you see him cut your dad's throat?
Yeah.
Did he stab him other places too?
I don't know, I think he just went for the throat. And
April was stabbed nearly 50 times, while her husband, 52-year-old David, was stabbed 28 times in the head, neck, and torso. By now, the brothers had laid waste to their parents and little sister, but 4 siblings remained between the ages of 12 to 2 years. Hearing the commotion, they'd locked themselves in their rooms while dialing 911. To get them to open up, Michael begged for help, claiming that Robert was trying to kill him, and this was how he murdered his 2 little brothers.
I was like, let me in, and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which is my phone, got my phone. And then I ran into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. So,
Which was your phone?
Yeah, it was my phone.
I don't have a cell phone anymore.
And then I went back down. And and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom. Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
Okay.
And then I finally got both of them to open the door because they thought I wanted in there to.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in and stabbed him, and they went in and stabbed Christopher. That's when I stabbed Christopher.
So when he stabbed Daniel, where did he stab Daniel?
I think he shanked him in the neck, and then Daniel ran off, and so I went in and started attacking Christopher.
So Daniel got stabbed in the neck and ran off?
Yeah.
Where did you run to?
He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there, and then Robert came in and started stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I see. The one that you stabbed, who was that?
Christopher.
Christopher, that's what I
He's
He's 8.
10.
And he was in the bathroom.
Yep.
So Daniel had got stabbed in the neck, ran out to where your mom was.
Yeah.
Robert followed him, stabbed him some more.
Yeah, after we stabbed Christopher in the bedroom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then basically after that, everyone was pretty much dead. We forgot about all
Who was dead?
everyone, I think.
Okay.
Looked.
In their attempt to save Michael, 7-year-old Christopher was stabbed 6 times, while 12-year-old Daniel was stabbed 9 times. Their 5-year-old sister Victoria ran away after seeing this, but they overtook her and stabbed her 18 times in the sides of her neck, chest, back, and upper arm. So, to finish up, they were now headed for their 2-year-old sister Autumn in her cot bed. But something unexpected happened.
Screaming, and that was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Someone knocked at the door. I think that might be the neighbor because the police wouldn't have been there yet. And then they just kept knocking on the door. So we turned around. I grabbed on, put my soft vest and heavy vest on. I was carrying the plates. I put my helmet on. And then we went out the back door of Dad's office, climbed over the fence, went down into the park, and started cutting through the woods.
Okay.
We both collapsed. Nothing started screaming. We were just sitting there, and they found us.
That's how you got kind of dirty and stuff, dirt on you. So you guys collapsed. Were you just kind of hiding out?
Yeah, we were just laying in a little ditch thing in the woods, and then we saw the light and we laid down, and the dog came over.
Did you hear the dog coming?
Mm-hmm. I heard them coming, I saw them coming, and then they started yelling, put your hands up, and then I stepped on my head and handcuffed me.
Okay.
Both brothers were charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder and were given 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. But in all this, there was a silver lining, as 13-year-old Crystal, who was attacked first, somehow survived the incident, and she, alongside her 2-year-old sister Autumn, were adopted by the same foster parents so they could be around the only sane family they had left. It's still uncertain what caused the boys to do this, as psychologists who tested them found no sign of mental illness. But Robert Bever reported saying he did it so he could become famous. But the next kid reported being possessed by a demon after stabbing her 9-year-old brother 3 times.
So sorry, I don't know what happened. It's some demonic Hey.
On January 5, 2023, Tulsa police deputies arrived at a residence after reports that a 12-year-old girl named Jaylene Lida stabbed her brother Xander while he was sleeping.
Yes, they're here.
Where's your daughter? Where's the knife at?
I don't even know what she used. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Come here,
sorry.
come here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop. We're just gonna put handcuffs on just for now.
I'm sorry. I just pulled out.
Where's the knife?
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. Please. I'm so sorry. You better pray to God. I am sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How old are you? Where's the knife?
I was upstairs in my room and I threw it out the window. And it's behind the apartment right here.
You threw it where?
I threw it out my window upstairs.
Right
not
up here?
not right there. It's the room. This is the other room. It's right behind the apartment. This apartment right here.
So where would the knife be? On that side?
Right behind. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. This is some demonic. I'm
Hey,
so sorry.
what's your mom's name? What's your mom's name?
I gotta go with him. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
At the time, the officers had no idea how the stabbing occurred, but once Xander was taken to the hospital, their mother, April, explained the horrifying incident.
I cannot imagine what you're going through right now.
She's never been aggressive or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like her. Like it's like they bully each other like brother and sisters, but it's never they never like fist fight or do anything like that.
So
It
this
was
is
just
completely-
He was in bed. He was downstairs trying to sleep. I don't know why she even went down there. Like what the hell was she? I don't understand any of it. All I know is I heard him screaming. Like the worst scream ever, and I thought maybe he was having a nightmare, so I started trying to wake him up, and there's blood everywhere. And he said, she stabbed me, she stabbed me. I was like, no. And he started going in and out of consciousness, and so that's what they told me to put him on the floor, do chest compressions, and I couldn't find my daughter anywhere. I was screaming her name, and she ran out after she did it because she was scared. And
So right now she's safe and she's in custody with us right now.
Jaylene stabbed Xander 3 times before throwing the knife through her room window. Her mother suspected the stabbing was unprovoked, but it appeared there was much more to Jaylene's mental state, as Xander wasn't the only person she stabbed that day.
That's it right there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what
Do me a favor. We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce right here.
Okay.
First apartment right here. Hey, she threw the knife over here.
I'm fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck I did.
Stick your hands out like this for me. Do you have any cuts on you?
I do.
Where at?
On my arm.
Which arm?
Both of them. My left one is just small cuts.
Did you cut yourself?
Yes. Actually, I meant my right arm. It just has the small cuts, and then my left one has the cuts. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck I did.
Mom, and then fire and IMSA was. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna take you out of handcuffs and I'm gonna take your hoodie off, okay? That way we can see the cut that you have. Take your hood off for me. Is it just those? Those look old. Are they old?
This
Oh,
one
those-
and this
yeah,
one,
those are a little-
This one, those are old with the.
Do you
This
have
one's
any
the
new?
one that's brand new. This was brand
That's
new
from
one.
today?
Yes. And it's so
With the
bad.
same knife?
Yes.
Okay. Can you watch her for just a second?
what's happening with her?
I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen with her? I need to go to the hospital.
I don't know yet. You don't know yet. You go with the hospital. We'll come and talk to you, okay?
Whatever happens, just be calm, okay? I don't know what happened tonight. But we'll figure it out. I have to go be with your brother. Make sure he's okay.
I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm so sorry. I love you.
Xander was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately passed on from his injuries. Jaylene was transported to a hospital to get her bruises checked and then taken to a children's facility. April had lost one child and she was on the verge of losing another. It was at this point that Jaylene's self-inflicted harm had meaning, as her mother reported that she had ADHD and her medications caused her to spiral.
Did she stop cutting herself when you took her off?
Yeah, she only cut herself that one time, and then the night right before she attacked my son, she cut her arm again.
Was she able to tell you what led to her stabbing him?
She has no idea why she did it. She's heartbroken and feels very guilty, but she still doesn't understand why she did it. She said it was like it wasn't her. And the team of specialists working with her, they believe her after working with her for the last 6 months every day.
The last reported news of Jaylene stated that she remained at the children's facility while her mental state was evaluated. But the next kid was perfectly stable when he watched his sister bleed to death.
So tell me what happened. Somebody needs to tell me what happened. We don't remember.
I'm out of it right now.
On July 28, 2023, officers arrived at a New Mexico residence on reports that a 13-year-old girl, Amber Archuleta, had been involved in a drive-by shooting. But when officers arrived to meet the bloody teenager, they had no idea the full extent of the story.
She alive?
Is there anything I can get? I'm gonna have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm gonna need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset.
My sister.
I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is what I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
you are.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with that.
All you guys doing is fucking calls. Nothing doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here.
She got your page.
We'll put she is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job?
To the officers, Amber's brother seemed genuinely concerned for his sister, but they were unaware that he was hiding a very disturbing secret. Multiple friends were at the scene, but the officers still didn't have clear details behind the incident, and getting it wouldn't be easy.
So tell me what happened. Somebody needs to tell me what happened. We don't remember.
I'm out of it right now.
Does somebody pass by?
16, go. Be that.
Okay, who else is here? Is it just you guys?
The officers learned of the drive-by shooting after the 911 call was placed, but the story just wasn't making sense. There were no empty bullet casings or car tire skid marks as is normally seen in drive-by shootings, and it was odd that a 13-year-old girl would be the victim of a drive-by shooting to begin with. But when the officers formally questioned the friends, they uncovered something shocking.
She just went to his backyard and we're done messing with his goats and shit. And we ended up going to the front and we ended up going back into his house. And then next thing you know, he pulls out, I think it's a revolver, the one that has a spinning barrel.
Okay.
He pulls out one of those.
It was a handgun?
Yeah.
Okay, who does?
And he points it at her and she wants to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
The girl reported that they were playing at a friend's house, 14-year-old Porfirio Brown, when he suddenly grabbed a revolver and shot Amber. He then told everyone present to lie that it was a drive-by, but not everyone played along.
He asked to help him carry her to the roadside.
That's very true. When I forgot about that, but when he was over there, when he said he was gonna kill himself, he kept asking me if to get her to the road to say like somebody drove by and shot her, like a drive-by.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh. Yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside. When
What did he tell you about that?
he tried to make up the story that the drive-by happened right next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say the drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there.
With this news, the officers knew who shot Amber, and this gave them a different approach to the case. But the newfound progress was cut short when Amber was pronounced dead by paramedics and her parents arrived at the scene.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
So,
She's gone. She's gone. Can I please go see her?
yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this off.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now. He's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I know I can't be.
At this point, the officers had to clear the crime scene to investigate Amber's murder, with Porfirio as the main suspect. But things escalated when they met his father, 39-year-old William Brown.
Porfirio, it's Officer Mata with State Police, bro. Come on out. Come on out, man.
He's not talking to nobody.
We're gonna sit over here, bro.
He's not sitting over here.
Oh, it's your boy?
Yeah, it's my boy. We talked to an attorney. Any question, anything can be done.
Okay, just trying to make sure. Is this the scene where it happened?
It is
Well,
now.
the body's in the back. There's no scene. There's nothing in
Okay,
here.
I need you guys to step on out.
Brown, come
We
on.
can't. No.
I need you guys to step on out.
You have a warrant.
There's gonna be a warrant. We have detectives on the way. We need you guys to step on out now.
We've tried cooperating. These guys have already let people go that were here.
So what's the issue?
There's an issue because why are we supposed to sit here?
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is my home.
Okay. Are there any neighbors that we can talk to?
There's
Where
neighbors
you
there.
can hang out?
No. There's not.
What's your name, bro?
William Brown. There's not any neighbors we can hang out. What are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What are we supposed to do?
Well, step on out.
No.
You have detectives on the way. They're gonna interview you.
No, they're
Okay?
not.
This is
An attorney is going to be present.
You can call your attorney. Come on now. We'll talk.
We're
to
not
him too.
talking. They said you guys can wait to schedule. You guys can call LMIS's office.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have him come down if he wants to talk to us. Now we're not gonna be calling.
Well, we're
anybody.
not going to be.
We have investigations to do, man.
Well, we're
We
not
gotta
gonna be
find out
talking
what's
nobody.
going on.
These guys have already let people go that were involved.
Okay, probably because they already have their contact information, dude. We're stepping in, and we have our detectives from State Police coming over.
William appeared less concerned about the other parents who had just lost their child and was more concerned about his son. Police eventually entered the house where they discovered that William had guns in places that were accessible to Porfirio, who is a minor.
We got information about what all took place, and as far as a black SUV, it's not. That's not going to happen. Okay. Does that make sense?
If you're saying I can't tell you because I was at work.
Okay, and I get that. But another thing that you need to understand is there's a lot of guns in that house, right? Mm-hmm. And none of them are secured.
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, you have your hands. Put your hands on your back.
I don't understand this. Can you just explain it to me?
Yeah, just want to explain it.
So-
Basically, so there's a, exchange for the statute 30 that those forces. One is amending and making the firearm accessible to a minor. Resulting in
The officer read Bernie's law to the father, which states that if a child gets a hold of their parent's gun and commits a crime, that caretaker can be charged with a misdemeanor. So William was arrested and followed by his son.
Hey, okay? I love you. Okay?
They ain't got nothing on me, I ain't worried.
Or
They ain't got nothing on me, so I ain't do nothing.
it's okay. Just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all
Or
getting cut
settle
into.
down. You have to settle down. We have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Or I know.
I can't.
You're arrested. I can't do anything about that.
Porfirio Brown faces first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. He was booked into a juvenile detention center, but has since been released to live with his grandparents. His father, William, was charged with negligence, making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in death. Porfirio's court trial is in progress, with a majority of jurors in his first trial finding him not guilty of shooting and killing Amber due to lack of physical evidence. But there was sufficient physical evidence in the next troubling case.
Did you, so you had this, did you threaten your mom with this, or anybody else? Just be straight, if you did, it is what it is.
On August 31st, 2022, officers arrived at an apartment complex after a report from a woman that her 15-year-old son wielded a knife at his sister during a heated argument.
What's up, man? Do you live here? Alright, where's your mom at? In there? Alright. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You have a knife on you, buddy?
No, I have one.
You put it right there?
Yes.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna make sure you ain't got nothing else on you, alright? What's your name, dude? Adrian, how old are you, man?
15.
15? What's this in this door? You don't. You know it's protruding through your damn pants, right? Cut your pants open. Yeah, any other weapons on you, homie? You said you're 15?
Yes.
Is your mom hurt?
No, my sister is, because she pushed me. She tried to drag me out the house and then she pushed me because I didn't want to go to school because I have a headache. And yesterday, I put my head down in school and then the teacher started making a problem out of nothing. And then that's when she tried to pull me out the house. I pushed her. She ran up to me, so I punched her twice.
Your sister?
My sister, yeah.
She's hurt there?
Her nose is bleeding, so I'm pretty sure she's fine now.
Alright.
And then my little brother, my mom, and my sister's first name.
Jumping your sister?
Jumping me.
Jumping you?
Then I slapped my little brother with a pillow.
How was he? Why you do that?
Because he was grabbing knives and trying to stab me.
Alright, so walk me again through just what happened in the beginning.
This morning I woke up, she said, get ready for school. I said, I can't, I have a headache. It's like a massive migraine. It's even worse now. And she's telling me, I don't care, but the teachers keep making a problem out of it. Every time I put my head down in school, the school want to be controlling me and do that.
Gotcha. So,
and then that's when my sister got up. It was I'm tired of you disrespecting my mom. I didn't want to disrespect your mom, first of all. I said I just have a headache and I don't feel like going to school.
Kids get into arguments with their families all the time, but wielding a knife during one is where the line is drawn. Adrian punched his older sister twice and shoved his younger brother, all while having a headache too painful to go to school. He wanted to appear like a tough kid, but that wouldn't end too well for him.
Alright, do you take medicine for anything, man? You get, like, you know what I'm saying, like depression or anything like that?
I get depressed because of my mom.
But do you get treated for it? Do you see a doctor for it? So, I mean, this is coming from a guy who, like, trusts or wants the best for you, but you understand, like, this reaction to your life problems, you could benefit. You may be depressed. You ever thought about, like, maybe going down and talking to a doctor about it? Because, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a normal reaction to stress. You know what I mean?
Holding a knife against someone can be considered a threat to life, so it was very important that Adrian wasn't experiencing some mental issues. However, he committed domestic violence by punching his sister in the face, and so the officers had to arrest him regardless. But this would lead to huge chaos.
What you doing, bro?
Put your hands behind your back. Hey. It's really not working.
Get off. I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing.
Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
I didn't do nothing, though. I didn't do nothing. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I didn't even do nothing, bro. Get off of me, for real. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop it. Stop. Get off of me, bro.
Put your hands behind your back.
Get off of me. Get off. Stop it. Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Not listening. Put your hands on your back.
Get off of me!
Put your hands behind your back.
Get off! Get off! Get off! They keep touching me! My side! My side!
Quit resisting!
Get off! Shut up! Stop touching me! Get off!
Quit resisting!
Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Hold on to your stomach.
Stop putting my face into the ground! Stop putting my face into the ground! Stop putting... I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry! I did it! I did it! No! Whoa, buddy. My arm! Just comply.
die.
No, I can't.
The best you can. You don't want to hurt. You have to before they end up hurting.
Stop putting my head into the ground.
One more chance, Mom. Mom, one more chance.
My arm, Mom, one more chance. I promise, one more chance.
Walk out, Mom. Walk out.
Please, Mom, please, Mom, please, Mom. Get off of my face. Get off of my house.
You can't do that!
No, let me see what they did. Let me see what they did.
Stop resisting before they do it. Keep touching me. Stop resisting.
You're resisting, Mom.
Stop resisting.
Yes, record it.
Just stop resisting. You were just poking your hands in his eyeball.
No.
That shit's not me. You can't do that.
Ow, my arm. Ow.
No, you can't.
No, trust me.
Back up.
Trust me, Mom.
Back up.
Trust me, Mom.
Back up. Back up, Mom. Thank you.
No.
Yes, no. Stop doing that. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back before they hurt you.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're acting stupid. Please put your hands behind your back. Please put your hands behind your back.
After over 10 minutes of resisting and pleading to his mom for a second chance, Adrian was cuffed and taken to the squad car by the now frustrated officers.
Get up, come on. You're done.
Get up.
Get up. I gotta let go of the leg.
Get off of my neck. Get off of my neck.
Get up, man.
Get off of my neck.
Adrian, get in the car.
I want to. Please get off of me.
Come on.
Stop pushing me, bro.
This job. I know, man.
You okay?
I'm good.
You not scratched or anything?
No, I'm good, but I mean, here's the deal.
Go blue.
I'm still alive, yeah. This, man.
Adrian was unbearable for the officers, whose jobs got much harder when his mother pushed them away from her son, even though she called them. She obstructed their proceedings, and she would get a summons for that.
What does it say?
You are going to be summoned. You are not going to be arrested for interfering with the arrest of your son.
Interfering?
Yes, ma'am.
This is good.
Oh, so I guess it's really necessary at this point to press charges because he was gouging my son's eyes out. Is that a professional legal
He wasn't
tactic
gouging
that you
your
guys
son's
use?
eyes out. He was doing.
Listen. This is what you're not gonna do.
Okay.
Because I'm 42
I'm
years
gonna
old.
listen to
That's
you. I'm
42 years old. You're not gonna tell me what I said.
Okay. All right. I was trying to explain what it was.
You can lie. He can lie till his face turns blue.
Okay.
He had his finger this much inside of my gouging my son's eyeballs.
We have body cams.
I know what I'm saying.
We have
I want to
body
get
cams,
it.
and we're going to
I
watch.
want to get it,
We're gonna
and I'm
watch
going to get
the-
it.
You will
But don't
be
do
able to-
that because see you are the lead example of all of them. They go off of you.
Right.
So if you make him feel like it's okay to gouge out a 15-year-old's eyeballs,
I will watch the body cam. That's my job.
but what you just did was not right as a supervisor. It just wasn't right.
Watch the body cam. That's what I
Okay,
have to do.
I'm not going down there and talk to him, and I'm not signing nothing. I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not opening up my door anymore. So
Let me explain to you what's going on there. So you know.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna get a summons and you'll have a court date. All right.
I want to get a summons for what?
You're gonna get a summons for your dealings with the officers.
All I did like this and stopped him and moved his hair from gouging my son's eyeballs. I'm a mother. Instinctively.
I understand.
Instinctively, that kicked in. I did not physically close my hands. I did not physically go to fight him.
I
was telling him to stop what he was doing.
Okay. If you put your hands on the officers at all, that's a situation.
I didn't. I grabbed him. I reached out for him and told him to stop gouging my son's eyeballs. I got that other half on video.
So you didn't touch him at all?
I instinctively, we were all touching each other because I was in the mix of the thing trying to get them to help them to get him contained. They have their knees, which just killed somebody inside of my son's 15-year-old chest. I'm a mother. Am I not supposed? You think instinctively I'm not gonna kick in and be a mom?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that you're getting a summons for that, and your argument now is with the judge.
At the beginning, yes, you were trying to help, but at some point,
started dodging my son's eyeballs out.
At some point, then you became violent. You were trying to you were trying to assault him and trying to pull him away from us.
Did you notice when he had his hands?
He was trying to do what's called a pressure point on his jaw.
No, he was in his eyeballs. His fingers was in his eyeballs. See, this
it's on that. It's on that side.
This is why these things are happening. He should hold his partner accountable for what he did. You didn't see him guard his eyeballs?
No, he
was
on his jaw.
And this is why we don't respect y'all, bro. That's why. You can't get no respect. You're a liar. You just lied in front of me. You're lying. Like you didn't witness your partner do what he did. And then you wonder why no one respects y'all. That's why. That's why. You're a liar.
The mother faced charges of obstruction, and her son faced charges of domestic violence and resisting arrest. It appeared no one was physically injured aside from the sister with a bleeding nose. But the next sibling argument ended in a kind of injury no one wanted to have. On May 27, 2022, Salt Lake County officers were informed of a horrendous assault in progress, and they arrived in an apartment complex to meet a very horrid sight.
Well, let's go, is it your wife?
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife that's here? Let's get with her and then I'll get some more information from you.
And she brought up all this stuff, and I'm like, but I can't
What's her name? Stephanie.
And then I said, no, you don't need to chill. She like got me like a headlock in my car.
It's definitely going to need just a second. Some stitches. But other than that, if you're okay, you feel like you're okay other than that?
I'm just like,
well, I know you're upset and definitely traumatized. I understand that for sure.
Officers are taught to de-escalate tense situations, and this was one of those moments, as Stephanie was far from okay. While she narrated the ordeal, her left eye was missing from its socket, and she explained that her sister Ashley Mason latched onto her eye with her teeth and pulled it out of the socket. This was truly disturbing, and the officers had multiple questions.
How did the whole thing start?
so I went to go to Franklin now, and I saw her. She's already been drinking. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a couple drinks with me. So I went to go to 7-Eleven, and I did have a couple of drinks. We sat in the parking lot, and she just she started getting like.
Aggressive?
Yeah, aggressive.
Okay, you go with them in the back. Okay. Stephanie, I'll go ahead and leave it at that and get you to the hospital, okay?
After the incident, Ashley ran out of the house, and the officers had no idea how to begin a search for her. But that was before a neighbor raised an alarm about a strange person in his truck.
So what happened?
Yeah, the lady keeps almost steal my truck. He keeps drunk.
The female tried to steal your truck? Okay. Sounds like she's in the backyard of 2743. Hi, I'm Officer Wilkinson with Unified Police. What's going on?
Like this.
Yeah, what are you back here screaming about?
I'm scared.
Of what?
About everything.
You're scared about everything?
Yeah, I can't help me on top.
Yeah, what do you need help with?
Like this.
With kicking the fence?
Yeah.
Okay, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I want you to help me.
Well, I'm not gonna help you kick the fence.
Alright, just making me feel like a dumb piece of shit at this point.
Do you live here?
Can you help me?
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Hey, do you have ID?
Can you hold my hand?
No, I can't hold your hand, I'm sorry.
Look at me, hold my hand.
Considering Ashley was just reported to have been in her sister's ear, the officers would be wise to stay away from her. But that really wasn't an option, as Ashley needed to be detained to avoid further violent incidents.
Here, come sit down. Your hand. It's okay.
We're just here to help, okay?
Yeah, does he have something that she can sit on? Maybe the rocks right there?
Well,
you can't hold it. You can't hold me.
I'm scared.
Do you need any medical assistance?
Yeah.
Let's go up front.
Yeah, let's take her out front.
Will you come on, we're gonna go out front. Walk with me. Okay? Walk with me. I just can't hold you, okay?
Hold him now.
You can hold.
How old are you, ma'am?
12 years old.
Huh?
12 years old. I'm scared.
We're gonna step over this, okay? We're gonna step over it. Can you step over it?
Yeah.
Lift up your foot.
Can you
lift up that foot?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay.
Right there.
Yeah, lift up your foot.
I'm scared of you.
No, don't be scared, okay? We're just here to help.
Hold on to you.
Yeah, here, look. Look down. I don't want you to trip. You look down. Look down. See that? I don't want you to trip.
Do you know her?
Hold on to you.
No? Okay.
Here, hold on to my hand.
Hold on to you.
Right here, hold on to my hand.
I can't hold on to you.
Yep,
That's deadly.
Okay, see this right here? Step over.
Shut the I'm holding him to just.
You want to hold him?
Here to help. Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
I
gonna help
love
you with
him.
your leg. Okay. I'm gonna help you
But
with your
that's
leg.
okay. That's okay.
I just don't want you to fall.
Right?
There you go. Good job.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, let's walk out this way, okay? Get your place to sit down.
I'm really scared.
I know, don't be scared, okay? We're here to help, okay? Just walk this way, okay? Okay, just keep walking.
After an eternity of microsteps, Ashley was basically carried to the front, and it seemed she was at the calming phase of the intoxication. She wasn't as violent as the officers expected, but her drunkenness was both embarrassing and amusing.
Where are you coming from right now?
From anxiety.
From anxiety?
Yeah.
What were you doing over there?
I thought you were better than me.
Huh?
I thought you were better than me.
Nope.
You are better than
I'm
me.
just here to help, okay?
Okay, so can we stand up? 1, 2, 3, go.
No.
Talk to this firefighter right here.
Ah, I love you. I'm scared.
I think he might be single too.
Oh, shut the f up.
Yeah, not me.
Oh, what's your last name, Ashley? Mason? Good.
Am I a bad person?
Okay. Ashley, let's go ahead and step off the curb. Okay, that works too.
Does that work more than anything?
Yep. Okay, there. Just keep your arm as still as possible,
Am
okay?
I a bad person?
Oh.
Am I a bad person?
No. Joe.
You're better than me,
Did you take pictures at
though.
all?
I did. I did.
You're better than me, too.
You got it.
I'm
Stay
not
right
a
there.
bad person.
No, you're not a bad person.
Yes, I am.
Good enough.
Asking that question suggested Ashley already knew the answer and was hoping for back pats from the officers. Her intoxication might be blamed for the incident, but this wasn't her first domestic violence case, as she was convicted of domestic violence cases 3 times before this incident.
I feel like I'm a bad person.
Why do you feel like you're bad?
Because I feel like I am bad.
What did you do that was bad?
I don't know. Just like trying to make the best of myself.
That doesn't make you a bad person.
But he's better than me.
He is better looking than you, for sure.
Well, yeah, he's better than me. But like, regardless of that, like, I just feel like he's better than me.
Ashley was mostly calm to the officers during her check with the paramedics, but she suddenly showed her violent tendencies when the officers tried to get her in a police cruiser.
Okay, that you would do that because you're so tough like that, huh, Daddy? Ah! You want me to cry? No. Do you want me to cry, Daddy? Ah! 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 Because you don't give a shit about me, Daddy. No, don't, you f***ing piece of shit.
Let's just walk over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's just walk over there. Daddy. How am I not a bad person? Because you're such a white piece of shit. You were such a white piece of shit. You little fight white mother.
Okay, sit up. Sit up.
How so?
Sit up, Ashley.
How
Sit up.
so?
Sit up. Head back.
How so?
Head back.
Because I'm not a white person?
No,
because
hey.
I'm a white
Hey.
person?
You need to.
I'm a white person! I'm a white person!
Hey.
You're such a white person!
Lift your leg.
up!
Or you're gonna get tased, okay?
Okay, we got it. You're better than us.
Okay.
You little white ass.
Put your leg in.
We got it. You're better than us, you little white
Hey.
ass. You're such a white person. We got it. You're better than all of us, you little fat.
I'm gonna get her to jail. It's gonna be a fun ride.
The 30-minute ride to jail was everything but fun for the officer. Ashley was charged with third-degree felony assault and was sentenced to 150 days in jail, 36 months probation, and an anger management evaluation. She was also ordered not to contact her sister and forbidden from consuming and possessing alcohol. Fortunately for Stephanie, only a small portion of her eye was damaged, and she didn't suffer major vision loss.
No, you're not a bad person. Just made some bad choices.